today we're at the Norwich Quarry in North Wales. So we're going to explore some of the mines, go through some of the tunnels, and then hopefully in the evening camp over for the night.
Exciting!
So the mountain just behind me is Snowdon, which is Wales' biggest mountain. And then, I don't know if you can see it down there, we shall try. But, where are we? Just there is a hydroelectric dam. So when the grid needs a bit more power, there's a big lake at the top of the mountain, and they just pump the water down there and create hydroelectric. So yeah, they call this the electric mountain. It's basically just a big giant battery. Part of the reason of coming here today is not only just to film around here, but I've upgraded my drone to the Leto X1, I think it's called, and I've given my partner Joda my Mini 2, so she's not too used to flying the drone, but she's just passed a civil aviation test online, so she's going to give hers a go today as well. Well, Jodie's got her drone out. I'm going to get my drone out the bag, so the next bit of footage you'll see should be from my drone. So we're just about to head down to the Anglesey barracks, known because that's where the people from Anglesey used to work. There was people that worked from Cornwall here, We were just speaking to a guy that used to work here.
He used to work here, he had loads of information for us, which is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, he worked here when he was 19 and he used to work on the different galleries, and at one point he drove, there was a little steam train here, so he'd drive some of the slate round the quarry, and he was telling us how in the mornings they used to ride the big cart tracks all the way to the top of the hill, which would obviously save on the big long walk that we're going to be doing with the tent.
So there was 3, what do you call them?
I don't know, carts.
Yeah, 3 carts used to go up and 3 used to come down.
So yeah, the ones that were coming down were obviously loaded up with the slate, and then guys would jump on at the bottom for the lift up for the work in the morning. Just arrived at the barracks now, so this is my first time seeing the barracks. I've explored quite a lot of this place, but never seen this. So flip the camera around and show you. There it is in all its glory. So when I was speaking to the guy before who used to work here, he was saying there was 5 people to each barrack, and let's go in one and see what it's like. The first room, you can see there's a little fireplace there where everyone would keep warm, and then there'd be a bit of living space here, but another little room to each house. You go through now, as you can see it's all overgrown, but yeah, there'd be 5 people to each one of these. And there was a case where basically someone came back from the mine, heated his wet dynamite up on the fire and blew himself up. So one of the only bad things about exploring this place is basically all it is lots of up and downs as it goes up to each different gallery, which is basically level. And yeah, it probably doesn't look like this on the camera, but that is a steep old hill, and today it's a bit of a heat wave as well, so I will apologise for all the panting as I'm walking. And if you look at me, if I turn this round, I'm probably covered in sweat as well, so great, but we're having fun. Here she comes. Are you ready for the up again?
Okay, let's do it.
And off we go. Let's go explore one of the caves. So there's a danger keep out sign on the gate, and Jodie's about to show us how to gracefully vault a gate.
I might go over the smaller bit instead.
Are you not going over the gate?
Oh well, that looks a little bit easier.
Go on then, you can go over that bit. But yeah, usually you've got to climb over that gate to get in this bit. So that's much more convenient. Not for the dog.
Get through that. There we go.
Yeah, take your bag off, that might help. Just a little squeeze. You made that look graceful, I won't.
Yeah, that was a bit easier.
I'll get my bag caught on this.
See, you're on the hands and knees.
I know, because I'm rubbish. Yeah, there's a big massive crater here.
Totally dried up.
Usually that's full of water and there's little waterfalls at the back, isn't there?
Yeah. It's usually a beautiful blue colour as well, but yeah, totally dried up.
Oh, dog's slipping a little bit. Oh. Just speaking to a guy then, he was a bit too scared to come across this bit, but don't blame him. When I first started, I was similar. I am not a fan of heights. This isn't too bad, it's wide enough to cross, and it's a bit easier in the dry. A little bit scrambly here. And there's the cave. Gotta watch your head, that's for sure. Oh, there's a nice breeze coming through this now.
Ooh, that's lovely.
That is awesome. See the waterfall running all the way down. It's a bit of a drop, that's for sure. So there's two ways across this. There's going right along that little skinny edge just there, or you can squeeze through this bit here. So this is a bit that we'll be doing. Well, me at least anyway. Jodie's a bit more fearless than me. There we go. Check that out. He's got this little path here. It takes you along. Whoever's put graffiti up there is a bit of a twat, to be honest. Don't come to nice places like that and do this. So this cave leads to something called the Stairway to Heaven. I think if it's the right one. And it's probably one of the only parts in the mine that I won't go up, because it is shit scary. Jodie will go up it, but I won't. Definitely got to mind your head in this one. It's a bit cooler than in here than out there. Gotta mind your head. Just realised I got my sunglasses on whilst having the head torch on. Yep, and that staircase there is called the Staircase to Heaven, which I will not go up whatsoever. been all the way back to the car just to swap our lightweight rucksacks for some heavy camping rucksacks. So yeah, and we've got probably 1/3 of the way up, and we've got a long way to go yet, but we're already absolute knackered, sweating like mad, and we're hoping to get up there for sunset, because that'll be nice. Hopefully get the tent set up and chill out and enjoy the sunset.
With a bit.
There's a route that we need to take, and that is steep as anything. Well, here's our view so far. Sun in the sky, coming down low. It's absolute gorgeous. We've had to stop for a breather. We are absolutely knackered, but we're doing good. We're getting there bit by bit. But it is so hot.
Really hot.
Cannot wait for the sun to go down.
One of the hottest days so far.
Jodie's stopped because she's found a butterfly and now must film it. But it's given me a good rest. Look at that beautiful view. Oh, so cool. I love the little structures that have been left. So if I can zoom in, stuff like that. That is absolutely gorgeous. A little wheelhouse for getting the Slate up and down the mountain. Hot, hot, hot.
Hot, heavy, scattered. That's beautiful.
It's so nice.
Absolutely stunning. Couldn't think of a better place to stay the night.
So the bit that we're on now is where we slept last time we came camping. So last time we came we didn't bring tents and stuff like that, we just brought a camp bed, sleeping bags and bits and bobs like that, so it wasn't too bad coming up here. The reason why we didn't need a tent was because we slept in this. So I'm going to go in, see what it's like now, see if it's changed, see if people are looking after it. Oh yeah, it's almost like a little boffy in a way. Looks a bit Blair Witchy, but yeah, it was really good. As you can see, there's a little fire in the middle. Not too impressed with people leaving water bottles about and stuff like that. If you're coming to enjoy something beautiful like this, just tidy up after yourself. You brought the stuff up the mountain. Water bottles, obviously heavy. Bringing them back down, they're empty. What I usually do is suck all the air out of them. And that way they don't take up too much pack space. But yeah, this is where we slept last time. It was well cool. It was a bit windy at the time as well, so the windows were rattling. But apart from that, this was our home for the night. I'll definitely come here again. I wouldn't mind coming here again when it's absolute chucking it down. I think the atmosphere will be a lot different. The only thing that I was bothered about was in the night I could hear the Slate moving in the mountains in the background. I was like, what the hell's that? And eventually I sussed out that it was goats, but as you can see from that door, there's nothing stopping the goats going in. So I had visions of waking up in the middle of the night with goats just staring over me, my little sleeping bag, jumping out my skin. Yeah, this place is absolute awesome. Gallery with loads of old houses on. Looks like there's been a landslide there because that house there is half on the cliff and half off. Yeah, so cool. I like this bit over here. So you've got some old industrial stuff there. Some ladders going down to the next gallery. And if you climb up there, you're a lunatic. This thing's cool over here. They used to winch the Slate down the mountain on that thing. How cool is that that's still there after all these years? That is a long way down. So we've got one of the attached wheel houses for pulling all the Slate up. Yeah, it just opens out into the most incredible views. Look at that, absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, that's it, that's it. Oh. Wow.
It's not the last bit, you got that bit up there yet? You have? That's the last bit there.
Oh.
It's only tiny. Oh. We can do it. Ladies first. There we go. So these are the... Oh, this is a boiler house, isn't it? Yeah. There's the old water tank up there. So high up.
Feels like we're almost as high as Snowdon.
Not far off the height of Snowdon.
Yeah.
Yeah, this building here housed one of the old boilers that had run all the saw tables in the sawmill. So I don't know if you can see it. Big old boiler in there. Let's turn the camera around and hopefully get a better view. There it is. Huge boiler. And now to the sawmills. So this is the level that we're camping at tonight. So all these saw tables used to be belt driven, and there's one of the big pulleys, and then back into the wall there's another pulley right at the back, so the belt used to go there, and then that'd drive each table. And then some of the tables have still got their old saw blades left on them. And there's absolutely loads of them, so you can't imagine the noise this used to make and all the dust that used to come off. Many miners, years to come, would die from lung infections and all sorts. Camp's finally set up, didn't take us long whatsoever. We found this lovely little spot next to that old miner's house, and I shall take you along and show you what we got. So both these tents are from Decathlon. I think mine's MT 900, and I'm guessing the other one is the MT 1200. One's a two-man tent, one's a one-person tent, but that's pretty spacious. It's like I'm 6'4", so I've got enough room in that tent to put my rucksack behind my head. They're both trekking pole tents, so they require 2 trekking poles each. That one is plenty spacious for 2 people, or
a Jodie and a dog.
Yeah, basically a Jodie, an annoying dog that I won't sleep with. due to the fact that it's smelly, crawls all over you, gets up and down in the night. So yeah. We do go camping, just me and Jodie at times without the dog, and then that way we'll stay in the same tent. But yeah, so just over that wall, if we show you, is that gorgeous view. Are you opening a beer?
I am going for a strawberry and lime.
Strawberry and lime. Yeah, there's my beers. Don't tend to like drinking too much when I'm camping, so usually I get through 2 of them, possibly 3. But I am craving one now.
That is nice.
Yeah.
Well needed after that hike, I tell you. Really good.
Right. I may join you. Cheers!
Cheers! So nice.
That is good.
So
that is really good, actually.
Is it?
Yeah. So that's Life and Death Classic IPA.
Cool.
6.5%.
Very nice.
Enjoying. Camp life. Oh yeah. You still giggle? What are you giggling at? Mate. I was going to say, we're settled down now in a tent and it's still hot. So currently not even got a sleeping bag on me. Just literally here in t-shirt, boxers, and that's about it. I'm hoping it gets a bit cooler because yeah, it's scorching still. Packed up now after about 4 hours of sleep, but it was awesome last night. We've seen, well, you've seen your
My first ever shooting star, so yeah. I was happy.
So Jodie's seen 1 shooting star, I seen 2. But yeah, so that was cool. The stars were really nice last night. Really clear night. But, yep. All packed up. Just some little bits to go yet. Little bits. But yep. Leave no trace. Got all my rubbish in a bag. Dead easy. Why wouldn't you take it down? Hope you've enjoyed the video, and there should be some more to come.